Sagittarius, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be the middle card in the first part of the reading. Right now, I am shuffling the Guardian Angel cards. We're going to find out what kind of advice they have for you for this reading. It may or not have to do with this reading, but it's something they want you to know. It's something they want you to consider in moving forward. One more little shuffle here for Sagittarius. Okay, let's find out. What is it they want you to know, Sagittarius? Let's find out. Maybe right. It's card number 9, and it says, the spiritual teacher. So I will read this to you. There are great rewards in spending time alone. Use those moments of solitude to focus on love and ways in which you might give to those around you. Shine your light as an example for others to follow. Seek out a spiritual mentor or of your own if your life feels unfulfilled right now. Seek out a spiritual mentor of your own if your life feels unfulfilled right now. That can be very good advice. So, there's your advice for this reading. For those of you it resonates with this reading. This is a two-part reading. Like I said, the overall energy of this reading will be the middle card in the first part of this reading. So all cards are male or female. All the kings and queens are very mature-minded, and all. If this reading resonates, great. If it doesn't resonate, just take from it what does. Or think about a private reading. This is a general reading, so it will not resonate with everyone. If I do private readings, you can just send me an email if you think you'd like a private reading. I get good feedback on this, and here we go. Sagittarius. What do they need to know, universe? What's coming in? What's leaving? What kind of advice do you have for Sagittarius? What's hidden that needs to be revealed? That is something I always like to figure out. What's hidden that needs to be revealed? Sagittarius, what do you need to know? Okay, we got them. Let's see. Definitely have enough for the first section of the reading. And there you are. The Queen of Wands. A fire sign. Very passionate. Ooh, and the King of Wands? Let's see what's going on. Yeah, let's see. And there's Sagittarius right there. Wow. Have a few cards left for the second part of the reading. So, the overall energy, all cards are male or female, by the way. And I might have said that already. But the overall energy of this reading is the Six of Wands. Success and love. Wow. That wreath right there, that can symbolize engagement. All those wands coming up in the background, they symbolize people who love you, care about you, seeing you, and celebrating you as a couple with someone. So this is a beautiful card to have surrounding your reading. Let's find out why it's here, though. I have the Queen of Wands up in your highest energy. This is Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. One of those might be strong in someone else's chart, too, around this reading. But your energy is holding on to that staff of fresh starts and new beginnings, and anticipating your future and moving forward. Very passionate. Sometimes passion can get Sagittarius in trouble, or any fire sign. So these are the two strongest energies in your entire reading. So I feel like there is a lot of celebration. You're going to be seen as a couple if you're not already with somebody that is coming in. I already know it's a soulmate because I got the King of Wands here. I have the Queen of Pentacles next to the Queen of Wands and right above the Six of Wands. This is an offer of commitment, okay? This is groundedness, security, stability. You are very grounded, and I think you want to move forward as being very grounded. Very mature-minded, very mature thinking, as all the kings and queens are. This is Earth, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn that might be strong in someone's chart around this reading. So there is the Pentacle. You're really studying it with the Queen of Pentacles. You have passion. I mean, it's like wherever you put your love, you put your passion. Whether it's animals, see, as you can see, there is a Black Panther in this card. Whether it's animals or gardens or your work or your lover, whatever it is, you're in. When you're in, you are in all the way. I have the Ten of Cups here next to the Queen of Pentacles, looking at that offer of commitment, hanging on pretty tight to it, cherishing it. And here's 10 cups of love, sunshine and rainbows. This is an equal exchange of love, back and forth. And it's family oriented. So I think that there is some type of engagement or marriage coming up, or you're already in one. But there is a lot of love here. I have the King of Wands. Well, I'm skipping because I can't wait to get to that card. But the Sun, why would I skip that card? That's my favorite card in the whole deck. This is under the Queen of Wands. Remember I said that you were holding a staff of fresh starts and new beginnings there? Well, the Sun's right under you, under that energy. This is about fresh starts and new beginnings, and it is about lots of love, lots of joy. Oh, right next to the Six of Wands. So on the other side of the Six of Wands is the King of Wands. There's your soulmate. So the King of Wands, they have a staff of fresh starts and new beginnings. They also might have fire in their chart someplace, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But this is a soulmate relationship, and there is a lot of passion in this relationship. It's also grounded, and you're also going to be seen as a couple. There's a lot of love and a lot of joy so far in this reading. I have the Nine of Wands under the Sun. This is a card of being in a burden, okay? So this fresh start, new beginning, it might be a burden. I think that what this is it feels like you've been there before with someone else, and it didn't work out. So you might be like, when is the shoe going to drop, you know? And I feel like you're just kind of waiting for things to go south. I don't feel like that's necessary. You've had to leave relationships before, that at least one that's got to this point, it feels like. So you've had to walk away from love before. And I think this is weighing a little bit heavy on you, like, are you doing the right thing? Because really that Queen of Pentacles is really examining that pentacle. The moon is shining the light in the dark to find your way out of a love situation here and to where the light is. So I think that you had to be patient with yourself. I think you might have even blamed yourself for what had happened, because below the King of Wands here is Temperance. And Temperance is next to the Eight of Cups. This is the card for Sagittarius. But what Temperance is doing is mixing that potion back and forth. And they're trying to help you be grounded, balanced, and patient. So I feel like it took a lot of patience to get through a past relationship that is on your mind as you move forward in a new relationship that looks very loving and very passionate. So it almost feels like cold feet, like, you know, you just like, you feel like you're missing something. Like, what are you not seeing because of a past experience? Let's take out the rest of this reading, please. Whoa, there it is. Okay. So, Sagittarius. There's a Strength card right next to the Ten of Cups. You will know what to do. You're going to find the strength and the courage to do exactly what you know you need to do. So, you know, relax. This is also the card for Leo. So Leo could be strong in someone's chart here around this reading. And Leo is a fire sign. I have the Ten of Swords next to the Strength card. The end of your pain, the end of your suffering, it's all coming to an end. Everything that you've had to go through in the past is all coming to an end. You can sigh a sigh of relief. Next to the Ten of Swords, and it all comes from truth and clarity. You know, seeing things for how they actually were. Not romanticizing the past relationship. It's like really seeing it for what it was. Maybe noticing, like, why didn't I see that red flag? I should have known. The Five of Swords is next to the Ten of Swords. This is picking up those swords of truth and clarity. And that's what's helping you release the past. Okay, there goes the past. See it in the background, walking away. So those swords of truth and clarity are very important in you moving forward. Here's the Tower moment next to the King of Wands and under the Strength card. You're getting over this Tower moment. You know, I think you've had a past relationship that was very difficult to overcome, that did not work out. And I think this Tower energy was just kind of hanging on to you. I think you were very passionate before because, you know, where you put your love, you put your passions, period. It's right next to the King of Wands. I don't feel like this Tower moment is with this King of Wands. Okay? I still don't feel like it's with the King of Wands. I have the Five of Pentacles next to the Tower and under the Ten of Swords. So they left you out in the cold, barefoot in the cold here, and you waited for them to either return or contact you, or you texted, and they ghosted you. And that was painful, very painful, but you did overcome it by picking up all these swords of truth and clarity. But what you get here now is you have an offer coming in. There's that commitment. So you finally letting this old energy go. It's like, don't let it influence your present or your future, okay? So you have this other offer coming in, and it's huge. This is the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Six of Wands. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. It will be offered to you, and you're really studying it. And this is where the past comes up, because you're studying this offer, and you're kind of like, it feels like cold feet in the way of moving forward. You have the passion, you have the love, you have the joy. You're already seen as a couple by other people, and you're still kind of freaking out. So you will get past it. You'll find the strength and the courage to do what is best for you in moving forward. The Two of Swords is under the Tower next to Temperance. You know, I think Temperance is just, you know, because Temperance is associated with your past energy and being patient and being grounded and balanced. The Two of Swords is kind of blocking, dealing with the moment, okay, the Tower. I think you did kind of block that. I think that you were kind of, see, the moon was always out there trying to shine the light on your path forward, but your heart was guarded. And it was like, if you looked at the truth, it would hurt too much. And, you know, inevitably, it always happens. You know, the truth always comes out eventually. So, you know, you just kind of, I think, let this relationship go on, the past one, a little too long, because you didn't want to be hurt. You played tug of war. You knew in your mind that there were red flags. You knew you were, you know, pushing and pulling and tugging in your mind every which way about a past relationship, the one that blew up, the one that you had to overcome, which you do overcome. So you see things for how they were before. You're kind of letting that old energy creep in. Don't do that, because this is a beautiful energy, and you got passion too between the two of you. You both want to move forward as partners. Everybody sees you as a couple, and there is tons of love between the two of you. And then from this offer here that you're really going to play tug of war with in your mind, okay, there's no stopping that, but what the tarot is saying is this is a stable, sincere, very spiritual offer that's coming from your person. And so this is the Hierophant. This is the card for Taurus. Taurus might be strong in your chart, or someone else is around this reading. But this is about traditional values, traditional morals. It's about security, stability, groundedness, and it is a spiritual card for marriage. So, you know, I keep looking at all this. You will, I think, overcome the past. The past is your thing, is letting go of the past so you can embrace the moment. Okay? Let go of the past so you can embrace the moment in this reading. So, Sagittarius, this is your reading. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot. And I want to thank Guardian Angels and Spirit Guides for helping me deliver you this message.